Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Keto Granny. If this is your first time here, welcome. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, and that way you won't miss any videos that I share or that I release. I am so glad that you were able to join me tonight. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here with Keto Granny, and I'm so gracious for that. You all, I haven't been on here because I injured myself. I had a fall on Thursday around 4:30 p.m. I remember the time exactly. Since I've been in the medical field before and everything, I kind of record date, time, vital signs, all of that there stuff. So by Friday, I had swollen up pretty good. I didn't get to get in to see the doctor until Saturday. And so the issues and everything that I had, they're starting to resolve themselves now. For a moment there, it was very, very scary for me. And, sometimes right now, it's still very, very scary for me. What I want to say is be careful. Be careful, especially if you are elderly. Really be careful. Be careful if you are young. Be careful of falls, you all. Falls can be really harmful to you, and sometimes they can even be fatal. Falls for elderly are a lot different if you fall when you are younger. It seems like they had to test out every system in my body just to make sure that I was okay. I had CAT scans. I had x-rays. So it required a lot in order for them to make sure that I was really, really okay. So you know what, as I'm talking to you, I had to have some Pepsi. So I had to pause for just a moment and go get my Diet Pepsi. Okay. So I fell and I injured myself, and my knee, I have never seen anything like that. It swelled up so bad. Tonight, I've been using cold therapy on it since Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning, which is this morning, Tuesday, and starting tonight, I'm going to start using heat. These are some little heating pad things that I bought several years ago, called Somacare, and they were really, really good as far as being used for heat therapy. So that's what I'm going to use. I just finished reactivating them, and I'll tell you about them in a video, how to use the Somacare heating therapy for injuries, for your body, and different things like that. But I'm going to use that on my knees tonight. Start with the heat therapy because the doctor said after 3 or 4 days, then it should start going through the healing process. Now they told me that it's going to take a while for my knee to heal. So I'm going to, do what I can and exercise. I'm still going to, if I can walk, I will be walking. I think that is okay. I know my knee is going to look a little angry, but that is something that I am expecting and that I will be able to deal with. It was very, very scary for me when I fell because I am on medication warfarin. So I was very, very concerned about throwing a blood clot and different things like that. But the doctor assured me that I am okay. And having that assurance, even though I feel different pains and different things in my body, I know that everything should really come out to be okay. So that's how I'm feeling, okay? Today we went out for a while because I have been staying just laying in bed with my legs elevated and with cold pack on it. But today we went out for just a little while. I had to go out and get some groceries. So I did share that with you, or I'm going to share that with you in this video, the grocery haul that I got. Now, when I go out and buy groceries, I buy groceries for everyone who is here in the household. For me, my husband, and then if the grandchildren are here, if we have guests and company. So it all depends on who's around as to what I'm going to be getting when I go to the grocery store. This is my breakfast. I have 4 pieces of bacon, about 2.5 eggs, and some sour cream, and a little bit of cheese. Haul. Don't have room to put everything over here at one time. But my husband, he loves the New England clam chowder soup. So I got him a couple of cans of that this evening while I was at the grocery store. And also some Dean's French onion dip. Now, sometimes I will eat some of the dip and different things like that because this is mostly made from sour cream. But I noticed that this has some whey in it here, and soy, corn protein, and different stuff like that that I do not eat. So that will be strictly for him. Here I have some sugar-free dipping sauce, sweet chili by G.H. Hughes. Y'all, this is some good stuff to buy if you like chili sauce. As you can see, the total fat is 0 grams. Total carb is 2 grams for 2 tablespoons and no protein. And only 5 calories for that 2 tablespoons. Here I have some jalapeno peppers. I do love to eat jalapeno peppers on my food and everything. And you can see for a 1/4 cup, which I never use that much, it's total fat is 0 grams, total carbs is 1 gram, and protein is 0 grams. So it's something that you can use. And I still say use it sparingly just because of the few carbs that it does have. I'm going to make some portobello burgers. So I have my portobello mushrooms. You all, I love these mushrooms. They're just like meat. You can use these to replace the meat in some of your recipes. Here I have a couple of Roma tomatoes, and that's for my burgers. Here also I have some more sugar-free sauce by G.H. Hughes, and this is his barbecue sauce, honey flavored, 2 carbs per serving, and again 2 tablespoons is a serving. Total fat is no grams, total carbs is 2, and no protein, and 10 calories per 2 tablespoons. I think that is really, really good. Now, my husband, he likes his regular barbecue sauce sometimes. So I saw this Famous Dave's barbecue sauce, rich and sassy, Kansas City style. I thought that this would be pretty good to use for him. See, it's got plenty of carbs in here. Total carbs 14. No dietary fiber. Total fats is 0, and total protein is 1 gram. Okay, so that's just some of the stuff that I got. Let me go ahead and show you another portion. Okay, in this portion, I have my husband's juice. He likes to drink juice. So I have for him some Tropicana orange juice, no pulp. You want soy sauce. Here's this Keto soy sauce. I use coconut aminos, and I have some of those in the refrigerator. Sugar-free whipping cream. And I like to use this with my sugar-free brownies and different things when I want to make myself a really good treat. Here I have some squeezed ginger that I will use in my cauliflower rice and in my cooking. I also have some original taco sauce. And I just bought that because I haven't had taco sauce in a long time. The hubby loves rice-a-roni. So I have 2 packets of rice-a-roni here to make for him with his meals. And also I picked up a couple of packs of sausage patties here. These are on sale. So I have 2 packs of these. And then I got my lettuce leaves for my burgers and everything. I also have a bottle of olive oil, the extra virgin olive oil for cooking. And also, we're also going to have a bottle that we use on our skin. Okay, that's the second portion. What I do when buying groceries is I wash my groceries before I put them away. And I just use some soapy, warm water. And I use Dawn. So I'm getting ready to wash my groceries. But I'm also going to give you a grocery haul during this time. Okay, here as you can see, I have some heavy whipping cream. And normally, I don't get this brand. But this is something that I had to get today. This is all they had available. Does not contain artificial growth hormone or BST. So that's good. 40% milk fat. Okay, so just cream. Okay, have some cream cheese. And I have been craving like, cheesecake. I may try to make that this week, or some cheesecake bites or something like that. Here I have some Swerve Confectioners sugar, just in case I need it for any baking or anything that I want to do. Have some chopped cauliflower because I want some cauliflower rice. So it's easiest for me just to buy it already chopped up. Taco seasoning when I'm lazy for making taco sauce. I have some sliced mustard cheese that I want to get for some sandwiches or, wraps, rather. And then I just bought me a Caesar salad, already prepped, so I can have that in the refrigerator also. This will be about 3 or 4 servings for me. And then I have 2 of the organic blackberries, 2 organic blackberries here. Okay. And I don't know why, but it has been so hard to find leaves. Leaves for my bunless burgers and wraps and different things. So when I saw this today, I did get them. They were $5 per container. So they were $4.96. So I was glad to see them, so I did get them. Also, I picked up some angel hair coleslaw. I've been missing my coleslaw. So I'm going to make, keto coleslaw. Got some butter. I was going to get some Kerrygold. It was so expensive. So I just got some unsalted natural butter. That works just as fine. I've used it before. Also, I have some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Only 30 calories per cup. Italian blend romaine lettuce. So some more salad. And I'll be eating this one really quickly. So this will probably last me for about 2 meals. 2 meals. And then also, I have an avocado. And I got to let it sit so it can get a little more ripe. Okay. So whenever I go to the grocery store, I always buy an abundance of things. I have to do the shopping for everyone who is here. And so I have a lot of temptation around me as far as different foods. I have the cookies. I have the muffins. I have the ice creams. I have the candy. And today was a very hard day for me. Today I fell off. I had candy while I was out. I had some Cheetos. And I believe it was something else. Or that may have been it, but that was enough. And I had to reel myself back in and say, hey, don't mess up everything that you have worked so hard for. So it happens, and it's going to happen to each and every one of us. Just be strong enough to stop and start where you're at. Here I picked up some thighs. I'm going to make some chicken thighs this week. Chicken thighs are really, really good. They're a good fatty meat for you to add in, especially if you're doing keto. Here I had some ground beef, and they had this on sale for $3.67. So I thought it was a very, very good buy. It is 73% lean and 27% fat. So it's a good ratio. Here I got me some of the sugar-free gel snacks. This one is strawberry, lemon lime, black cherry, and orange. You can get these in different flavors. But like I say, I use them for my sweet treats, and they come in so handy. Here I have some tri-tip steak. I love tri-tip steak. And you can cook it up to be so tender and so delicious, you all. And I haven't had pork steak in a long time. So I decided to get a couple of pork steaks for me and my husband for us to have. And I didn't think it was very, very expensive. So I added that in to our diet this week also. Y'all know what I didn't show you? I got Diet Pepsi. I forgot to show you. I got my Diet Pepsi. Yes, I did. There it is sitting there. And then my husband, he likes, like I said, juices. So have apple juice here for him. I really wish that he would drink like healthier drinks and everything. But I was glad that I didn't get as much swelling this time as I did the other day when I had to go to the grocery store. I actually think that that is what's starting my knee to swelling really, really bad, because when I first fell on Thursday, it didn't swell at all. All I had was like a small strawberry area on my knee. But by Friday around 4, that evening around, I'd say about 4 o'clock, but I had to go to the store. And so I felt like maybe it rubbed a little bit too much because I did have on pants. And anyhow, when I took my pants off and got ready to go to bed, I had a huge, and the doctor said it was a hematoma, but it was the size of a baseball, and it was on top of my knee. I have never seen anything like that. So I was very, very afraid. So they had told me what to do, and then I got up and went to urgent care that next morning, which was Saturday morning. And the doctors, everyone there was very, very nice, and they got me in and got me out in good time. I didn't go in Friday night because I knew I would be there until the morning before they would actually be able to do probably any of those tests, because that personnel had already went home for the night and were being used on an on-call basis usually. But I just thank God that everything was okay, that I was all right, that I am recuperating. And I just, of course, we always want to speed things up. I want to go out on the waterfront, sail my jury. So I'm hoping that I will be able to do that this weekend, because the weather is in the process of changing here. And I want to be able to really get out, while the tourists and everyone are coming in. But that's one good thing about it. There are always tourists on the waterfront. Okay, so I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the September challenge with Keto Granny. Tomorrow is Tuesday the 20th. Tomorrow is a 16-hour fast, 2 meals, and a walk. Now remember, you can adjust that any way that you need to. So that means that tomorrow I will be doing a 16-hour fast and having 2 meals and a walk. So my first meal I won't have until around, I'd say 11 or 12 o'clock tomorrow. And I may have it a little bit later in the afternoon. Just basically depends on how I feel in the morning. And now if I start myself off with a cup of the bulletproof coffee, I'll call it. That's why I just add in a little bit basically of the MCT oil. Then I won't have anything to eat until later on in the evening. So it just depends on how I feel in the morning, how I will start my day. So you do the same thing. You make this challenge work for you, okay? Let me put this back over there. Let's see. I'm going to do exercises tomorrow, and I will probably be using some weights, much lighter weights than I was using before, but using some weights that I have used before, like 5 and 10 pound weights, maybe a 20-pound weight, but nothing too much above that right now, because I want to make sure that I am healed up really, really well in these trapezoid muscles. I have never felt pain like that before that I can remember. So I want to make sure that I am doing my exercises correctly, which I was then, but I know that I didn't warm up. I had just came in, we were getting ready for bed, I cooked, and then I went to hurry up and just do some weightlifting before I went to bed, and I went straight into my weightlifting. I did not warm up. Make sure that you're warming up before you are exercising. And you could also, like I said, make sure you check with your doctor before you start any exercise program, diet, or weight loss program, especially if you are on medications. I am not a doctor or a medical practitioner of any type. I am simply someone who has used the ketogenic diet, intermittent fasting, and exercise, and lost over 100 pounds that I have been able to keep off since I started my weight loss journey. I still have weight that I need to lose to get to my goal weight. If you are someone who needs to lead a healthier lifestyle or start on a weight loss journey, you are more than welcome to go on this weight loss journey with me. Now, I will be, I like to share weight loss tips. I like to share things that work for me. And then I also want to say that the ketogenic diet worked so good for me that I went on and became a certified keto coach. So information that I am giving you is information that I give my clients. So follow me. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and that way you won't miss any videos that I share. I would love for you to become part of the community where we get together and talk about the ketogenic diet, how it works for us, what doesn't work for us, how we can improve upon things that we are using to heal our bodies. And I would love for you to be a part of that. And then you can share your ideas and then we keep each other encouraged to do our best and to be our best. One of my mottos, or my main mottos, is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So I hope you have had a good day today. And like I said, tomorrow is a 16-hour fast. So just figure out around what time you want to eat tomorrow. Decide how long of a fast that you want to do, because this has to be adjusted to your body in order for you to be successful, stay on point, and want to do this challenge. Now, we are all different sizes, so don't feel like you have to lose 10 pounds if I lose 10 pounds. Don't feel like you have to lose 2 or 3 pounds if that is all that I lose, and you feel like you have accomplished a lot, because you may be able to lose a lot more. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you need to do in order to be successful. That is so important on this journey. As you can see from my grocery haul, I buy things that I like to eat. I decide ahead of time things that I want to prepare in my meals, and then I get those items while I am at the grocery store. I do try to look for the best bargains, which sometimes I find some really good ones, but sometimes everything just seems so high. And one habit that I have, which I think is a good habit to have, no matter whatever groceries that I get bringing from the outside, I wash them as soon as I get them in with warm soapy water, and then I will put them away in my cabinet. But that is a habit that I have acquired since quarantine, and it's a habit that I decided to keep. Thought it was a very, very good habit to have. So that's something that I'm just passing along to you. You want to make sure that you have fresh, clean items, especially of the foods that you're eating. And I just mean with the handling of the packages. That is one thing that you can do, is use warm, soapy water and wash the outside of your packages and everything as you are unpacking your groceries and putting them away. So I was just sitting here and I was looking through some of my notes and everything. I have a lot of different notes that I like to review from time to time to just, keep me focused and keep me on point as far as what I am doing for my weight loss journey and for my healthy weight loss journey. I was looking at some of the things that cause heart disease that we have in our diets and some of the things that happen. And what stuck out to me is wheat flour is one of the main things that causes cardiovascular, hypertensive, heart disease, and stroke. Wheat flour. Wheat flour is in everything. Wheat flour. I thought that was something that I should share with you. So wheat flour is a main player when it comes to cardiovascular and hypertensive diseases, heart disease, and stroke. Diets that are high in carbohydrates, these are the main factor in heart disease. High blood glucose levels, that means we have high circulating insulin levels within our bodies, and this is what is known causes insulin resistance. Our high blood glucose, it's very inflammatory and it damages our body tissue. Wow. Slows down our performance. It also ups our coronary heart disease and mortality through high blood sugar, that we are more likely to die from coronary heart disease because of high blood sugar. High triglyceride levels, which are also associated with heart attack risk, and wow. That's why it's very, very important to know your numbers. I believe you should know your cholesterol numbers, your total cholesterol. All of that information is very, very important. You want to know about your LDL, your HDL. Some doctors will do the test where they differentiate between your LDLs, because I believe you can have small, dense, and then you can have larger LDL, and they both mean something different. By raising your insulin levels and having insulin resistance, you can develop metabolic syndrome. There are a lot of diseases that you can develop from having insulin resistance and having high blood glucose. It raises your risk of diabetes, it raises your risk of heart disease, stroke. So make sure that you get yourself tested so that you will know your cholesterol numbers. Ask your doctor to perform, these tests for you at least once a year, so that you will know what you need to do in order to get healthier and, possibly prolong your life here, On this earth, you may be able to make your diabetes better. When I say that, more sensitive, where, it causes somewhat of a reversal in your symptoms. And that's something that you really, really want to aim for. Anyhow, This is Keto Granny saying you all, it's getting late. I want to say good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment.